This one going into touch. It's going to set up another line out. Moving to do so is going to be Aiden Vashon, currently in his third year with the team. Part of this senior group that has done a great job leading the rookies. "15 rookies on the team, a very young group, as the pile pushing, surging towards the line, still moving. And it will final test, but coming away. Conestoga knocking on the door as a whistle going to sound as Houston Kaufman quickly fell on the loose ball. Play stopped, however. Conestoga deep into Sting territory, looking to widen the margin. Right back to work. Bouncing to the outside and diving! And there is the signal, as that is going to be the try for Cameron Snook. The Guelph native surging past the try line. Good position for Samuels on the convert. Samuels will knock the convert through. That will be 7 more points in favor of the Condors as the sun begins to peek its way through the clouds. Conestoga up 12-0 in the early going.
Like an Irish goodbye.
As Seneca into the stands, this one heading into touch as well. As an offensive surge from the Condors, they've done it all season long. Has them out in front in the early goings of this match. We'll see how Seneca responds, as there's going to be a scrum right at midfield. Getting it over to Snook. Trying to bounce to the side, and it's quickly picked up. And a good tackle made, as that is going to bring Snedden to the ground. Another scrum forwarding. Hoff will have possession, looking to get some offense for Seneca, who've been turned away once so far on the earlier possession. It's quickly picked up by Hoff. Couple offloads trying to get to the outside, a little bit of a high pass, and another one, and now trying to bounce to the outside. Still in play and quickly brought to the ground as Conestoga not giving up much field. And there is a good moving play. However, the pass will go untouched in and out of bounds as we are into the 4th minute of play. Playing it off a bounce, getting over to Samuels. He'll try to fit through a couple of defenders. And a battle on the Condors side of midfield. This one skied in the air and out of play. That is going to set up a line out deep into Condors territory now. As Seneca looking for a response, currently down 12-0 if you're just joining us. The substitution coming into the game. And instead went off to the sidelines as he was getting some attention from the training staff. As we have action backing away, Conestoga stealing it off the line out. And Bashan trying to create some offense. He will be swallowed up. Trying to push the line to gain. And going back, kicking it high in the air and well out of play. Back and forth opening few minutes. Couple of tries scored in the early going by the Condors has the lead. As we mentioned earlier, Seneca and Conestoga did not play this year in the 6 games in the regular season. Seneca did come away with the regular season finale win in their last match. They'll be looking to stage a comeback down in the early going. Conestoga finished second a year ago, falling in that gold medal match to the Humber Hawks, who are currently on a bye, as well as the Durham Lords. Both of these teams here this afternoon looking to advance. A lot of firepower between the two of them. Conestoga scored 220 points in the regular season. That had Seneca at 197, very evenly matched, right on top of each other in the standings. This is going to be a great match as we progress in the first half of play. A lot of stop and start in the first few minutes of the game. We saw some offense from the Condors earlier on, as Snook and DeGrandis would have tries. Samuels converted on one of the converts. And now back underway, shedding a couple tackles, moving up as Seneca looking for a response. Quick stutter step made by Rojas. And now here's the offense we've mentioned before from the Sting. And two Condors in on the tackle. Kaufman was one of them. Seneca going to try their luck on the other side. Nice low tackle. Wrapping up the legs was Vachon. You're seeing Seneca utilize the whole field on their possessions, trying to see what can be had. As this one chipped forward, taken in by the Condors. Shedding one tackle, now two, still on his feet, and will finally be brought to the ground. Loose ball picked up by the Condors as they surge forward. Now on the far sidelines, Conestoga with speed. Dancing around a couple defenders, moving it on, and a nice tackle as that is going to stop the Condors' offense momentarily. So we crossed the 10-minute mark in the opening half of play in the quarterfinal action. This ball going into touch. These players will move slightly upfield for another line out. Seeing some of the early tactics from both of these teams. Here Samuels, the winger slash fullback, led the team in points with 41, closely followed by Carson Briggs with 7 tries. Samuels had those 18 converts. That ball back into the security of the Sting as they will move upfield, trying to play it off of bounce. And here comes the Sting. Rolling off that one tackle that was going to be made by Tomes. These teams feeling each other out a little bit in the early stages. As after a good offensive push from the Condors in the first few minutes, scoring in the first minute, Seneca has done a good job holding them at bay. As Seneca trying to move forward. This one's going to be blocked. And the loose ball picked up by the Condors. They have some room to work. Samuels. That offloaded, and the Condors are gonna strike again. Noah Stedden, another rookie, getting a try for the Condors, as they'll add 5 more points. As that puts the Condors up 17-0 right off the block kicked. Conestoga smells blood in the water, and they immediately jump on the loose ball. Couple of quick offloads, and they are off to the races. Sneddon gets the try, his first of the match. Samuel's kick up. Starting to lean a little bit left, but it will stay just outside the upright. Will keep the score 17-0 in favor of the hometown Condors as they are looking to advance in this OCAA playoffs. Calling for it, and a good catch going to be made as Conestoga right back to work. Good communication from Muir as he signaled that he wanted to make this catch. Now Conestoga, Vachon. Look at the quick passing from the Condors as they continue to generate offense, and now with some room to run. Kicked forward, and now a float race for it. Samuels, he almost had it momentarily. I believe Seneca coming with it, and it will head into touch. Conestoga's speed is second to none as they continue to fly up and down the pitch. And as soon as they get a couple of nice passing plays, it really creates some open field to run, and they're capitalizing on it. Line out from Vachon. Pile at a stalemate and breaking free. The Condors one tackle shedded by Snook. He will quickly offload it to a teammate before being brought to the ground. Whistle sounds, stopping play. Conestoga knocking on the door. See if the Sting line can remain strong as a push. And Conestoga strikes again.
Try scored by the Conestoga Condors. His second of the game, number 7, Carlo DeGrandis.
DeGrandis continuing to have a good game. His second try of the match puts 5 more points for the Condors. That was a good hard drive to the try line. That extra effort, showcasing his physicality, will get the point. And the convert is good. Samuels puts it through. 24-0 our score.
To give the Condors 24.
Pitch currently slanted in favor of the Condors as they continue to utilize their athleticism to race up and down. Have put a number of tries on the board, as well as a couple of converts via Samuels. Players jousting for it right on the near sidelines. Seneca had it momentarily, possibly, but it's going to be into the friendly hands of the Condors. Good passing play finds Kaufman, and he'll immediately be brought to the ground. It's Tyler Cunningham. And there's Garrett Good, trying to shed several tackles, dragging a couple of defenders with him. That ball is loose. It's turned over. Seneca immediately jumps on it, and they'll try to turn the sound defense into offense. scrum forming on the Condors half of the field as Seneca looking to utilize this and put some points on the board as they try to cut into the lead of the Condors. Quick passing, trying to get to the outside. They have a little bit of room to run. Samuels will miss his tackle, and Seneca a good push. As that ball was almost ripped free by Sneddon. This play going to be kept in. Wonderful job. It's a good move made. Kadeem Cox with a couple of nice plays. As that one looked like it was sailing out of bounds, he's able to get a hand on it, put it right back in, and here come the Sting on the counterattack. As they get to the sidelines, trying to shed tackles, bouncing off, moving forward. Still not in. As that's a big surge for the Sting. Couple of jukes trying to evade the Condors defense. As now Seneca knocking on the door. Making one man miss, then another. As that was Moeller. And that is going to be the try for Seneca. As they will get their first try of the match. Said Ahmed going to be picking up the try for the Sting. They currently trail by 19 pending the convert. Said Ahmed played in all 6 games for the Sting, had 15 points, 3 tries in the regular season. That is going to put the fly half Moeller for the convert attempt. Up, looking good. And it is going to go. Kyle Moeller nails it. (24-7) our score in the 23rd minute of play. Samuels skies one high in the air, camped under it. That's going to be Moeller. And now back on the attack, bouncing away. Couple of nice shoots, some room to run, and getting it into the sidelines. Kept alive. As that was a nice fancy move from St. Ahmed. Toby had it momentarily. He was quickly blocked down. That one hitting off a Sting into the security of a teammate. As Seneca cooking in the latter half of the first. A good tackle made by number 1. That's Garrett Good. Playing it off of bounds. And now with some room to run to the sidelines. Shedding one tackle, going to be tripped up. And quickly out of the ruck. As Conestoga trying to create a stop. Now surging forward, now on the half of Conestoga. It looked like Moeller might have been shaken up on that tackle. He looks to be A-okay. Shedding 2 tackles, still with it. That ball loose, and it's turned over. Conestoga jumps on it as it came free out of the hands of Chris Rojas. Conestoga with the ball as various players colliding, and that will draw a whistle. Tyler Cunningham down on the field. Conestoga right out of the ruck. Gets it over to Good. Good keeps his feet turning, trying to drive forward. Tipping off of Samuels and picked up. Off to the races. Will go untouched. Off the scoop and score. And that will be another try, and a timely one at that for the Sting. Sammy Benesood picking up the try, and that cuts the lead in half. 24-12, plus the convert coming. The convert will be good. Ten-point lead as Conestoga's early lead has shrunk on a couple of nice tries scored by the Sting, and they're right back in it. You definitely can't count out this Seneca team. They are so poised and so well experienced. Great program over there for the men in red as they continue to showcase their resilience and their willingness to battle through the adversity. As Cunningham going to be heading off for the Condors with the training staff. James Watson into the game for the Condors. Moeller taking it and sending it away off the kick. Will stay inbounds, playing it off a hop. As Blake Wilson was dragging a couple of defenders. Coming out of the ruck, Conestoga looking for an answer, still moving forward. Jackson McDonald Ingalls was looking for a play. This is a loose ball, jumped on by the Condors. Sean set for the line out as we continue to play in the first half of action in the quarterfinals. Both of these teams looking to punch their ticket to the next round. As Conestoga once again deep into Sting territory, looking for the score. As the support comes, and there is the drive, falling across the try line and scores. Conestoga answers right back.
Condors try, scored by number 3, Chris Leota.
Chris Leota, another veteran member from Brantford, going to be picking up the try, as that will extend the lead for the Condors. As they saw it shrink, they were able to respond. Samuels on for the convert. There's the pressure coming. It almost gets blocked. And this one clanging off the iron will not go. As this thing almost got to Samuels before he got it off. Conestoga gets the ball right back in this one, heading into touch. And it will. Quick positioning adjustment, setting up for the lineout right here on the near sideline. It's Conestoga looking to steal it away. And they will do just that. As that is a great play made from James Watson. We will reset and do it again, slightly more upfield, as the Sting looking for a response before half. And the Sting have it. Quick offload, trying to move around. Tackle going to be made by Kaufman. As back and forth, these teams continuing to battle. Up the middle go the Sting. It's Conestoga looking for a defensive stop. See if they can hold the Sting at bay. This ball on the ground, picked up by the Condors, still bouncing around. And now it's back with the Sting. Chains of possession. Guckian had it momentarily, and he's going to send away. Picked up by McDonald Ingles. And a big kick from number 15 to his numerical counterpart. It's Kyle Moeller. Coming to play it with some room to run. And a big tackle knocking the ball free. And a mad scramble. See who was able to come away, and it's Seneca. Setting the tackle trying to be made by Mir. Going to get that one over to Toby. As that pass a little bit behind its intended target in Said Ahmed. A kick immediately set into touch. As we continue on in the first half of play, our score 29-14. Off the line out, Conestoga trying to steal it. executed to perfection by this thing, and now the pile surging forward, support coming, and now stalemate. Curling back, McGuckian had it momentarily, as that's an errant pass, and it's going to be Liam McGuckian picking it right back up, one of the fourth-year members of this team. That is a high pass trying to be reeled in by Kadeem Cox. Conestoga, as they have done all game long, continuing to try to score off of a turnover. Quick passing and trying to find a gap, as the Grandis will be turned away. Moving it forward, racing after it is Kareem Sayahmed. There is a player down behind the play for the Condors, as they are currently receiving some attention from the training staff. As we are ready to resume. This is going to be the first penalty kick for Samuels. Did not have one made in the regular season. Up, looking good. Right down the middle. Here's Samuels able to knock in the penalty kick. And that brings us to halftime, 32-14. Conestoga leading, as that gets a big cheer from the Condors faithful. We're going to take a short 15-minute break, and we will have the second half of action in this OCAA quarterfinals action between the Seneca Sting and the Conestoga Condors. Don't go anywhere.
You're getting coffee? Huh? You're getting coffee?
No, I'm just trying not to be like...
Okay. It's not live. Let's come back. Let's go for one. Please. No, come here. I will teach you how to insert SD card. Someday he will say it.
If I don't need to know, I don't want.
Like this. Lower part will be like this. All day long. And it goes straight into the SD card. That. Sometimes we have to record the game.
The second half of action underway. (32-14) our score. As that was a good offensive half for the Condors. Seneca did come alive, scoring a couple of tries, as well as the converts. Our first scrum of the half as Seneca looking to put some more points on the board. And the whistle will stop play. Kyle Moeller for Seneca finished third in the league in points. Closely in the standings was Jair Samuels, finishing in sixth place, 41 points. As you love to see two of the top scorers go at it in this game. Shedding one tackle, still out, and Samuels, he was able to keep this play going. It's over to McDonald Ingles. And the shoestring tackle has him on the turf. Conestoga not done yet, as it is ripped away and a whistle sounds. As it looks like Toby had ripped it away, will stay with the Condors. Ball headed into touch. Will set up the lineup for the Condors. And it's going to be Aiden Vachon. Conestoga quickly back to work with a burst of speed, trying to find a hole. As that was Tomes, it's now over to Samuel. That one bouncing off of Vachon. Looks like we're going to have another penalty kick for Jair Samuels. This one will miss just a hair wide right, as that keeps the score 32-14. As off that kick, we are back underway. It's going to stay in bounds. And the Conestoga coming back on the attack. Samuels, he's going to have some room to run. Quickly offloaded. As Carson Briggs momentarily has it. That's a good push for the Condors. They're going to try their other side. Hits off Good's fingertips. The whistle sounds, stopping play. We're into the 5th minute of this second half of action in the quarterfinals. Both of these teams looking to extend their seasons. As we will have a scrum. Seneca had a string of championships from 2001 to 2006, 5 in a row. This program does have that championship pedigree, and having playoff experience and having success continues to set the standard for the teams now and in the future. Their record was 2-4 as they went 1-2 in September and October, and that leads us now into November for this clash between the Condors and the Sting. Seneca coming out of the scrum, quickly reeled in, and the fake made, and a big push going forward for McGuckian. This one will head into touch as well, off the kick from Moeller. Line out right in front of us, as the Sting faithful continuing to rally around their men's team. Bashan trying to grab a hold of that ball, but is into the security for Seneca as players continuing to battle, as Ramim had it momentarily. Bouncing off and taken by the Condors. Samuels quickly offloading Conestoga. Right back on the attack off the turnover. Sean quickly off to Kaufman. He will be brought to the ground. Seneca had several players near the top of the leaderboard in scoring, as they have a lot of their players scoring up and down the lineup. That is such a good problem to have if your head coach Connor McDonald, currently in his 3rd year at the helm, is being able to see all these players produce at the collegiate level. And it also just really helps you with your game plan, knowing that you don't have to rely on 1 or 2 players to generate all the offense, because that is going to be the focus for defenses, to try to stifle those players. Having that scoring up and down the lineup makes it very hard to defend against. Samuels reels it in, trying to get over to Briggs. He is going to be brought down by McGuckian. Conestoga doing a good job getting the support early on. The fancy looking play, and now moving forward. Whistle sounds, stopping play. Yellow card has been assessed in the 10th minute of play. That is going to send Blake Wilson off. High in the air, sizing it up momentarily, but now it has in touch as Noah Stedden going to let it out. That is going to bring 4 subs into the game for the Condors. Wind dying down ever so slightly, as that could play a factor. And off of these kicks, both of these teams doing that a lot in this match. Seeing if that ball gets in the jet stream can wreak some havoc. So we are back underway, setting up for the lineout. Right over top of an extended Condors arm. And a good push for the Condors as they try to turn away Seneca. Not to be outdone. Here comes the sting. Throwing it over for Cox. He will be knocked down. As Samuels offloading it backwards. As Watson had him momentarily and a whistle going to sound. Quick conversation between the officials. And now it's going to be looking like Muller going to receive an explanation from the referee. A yellow card will be assessed to Kyle Muller as he heads off. Action set to get back underway. This one heading into the stands. Jack Gross set for the line out. As each team with 1 yellow aside. Stolen away momentarily, and coming away with it is Seneca as they try to mount an attack. Seneca not done yet as they continue trying to move forward. Quick tackles being made by the Condors as they try to stymie them. With some room to run and off to the races. That's going to be Benavides. Benavides had a good run and was brought to the ground as the play continuing to get deep into Condors territory. Back and forth we continue to go. Is this one going to be chipped out by McGuckian? Seneca looking to get on the board in this second half of action, trying to cut into this lead. As the sun has peeked its head out through the clouds. It's going to be a line out deep into Condors territory. This is a great chance for Seneca. And the pile moving forward. That is going to be the try for Seneca as they continue to battle, putting 5 more points on the board. It's going to be McGuckian for the convert attempt. He had 5 converts made in the regular season, and he's got one here. Put 2 more points on the board. 32-21, our new score. Jovan Marwa going to be getting the try as we continue to battle in the second half of action. Still anybody's game, lots of time on the clock. Carrying off a couple of different players. Seneca has possession and will immediately be wrapped up. There is a down Sting player. With Marwa down, he is right back up, looking to stay in the game. He has that most recent try for the team. As we will have another scrum between these two. Thousands of pounds of force coming together as the ball is in play, and we are back underway. Players jousting for it, and Seneca going to win the scrum. And a big tackle made. A little bit of a choppy portion of the game as players are going to reset. We'll have another scrum, see if Seneca can have similar fortunes off the last one. Conestoga going to come away with this one. Whistle sounds as a couple of good scrums for Seneca. As Cristalaw was not able to pick that one up cleanly. We'll reset and do it again. Quickly won by the Sting. Samuels trying to bring him to the ground and will able to wrap up that left ankle. Now breaking free and a nice tackle made by Snook. Seneca not done as the support comes and they're pushing forward. Right around midfield as the line trying to remain strong. A nice low tackle as that is going to bring Toby to the ground. This one into touch as we are in the 22nd minute of play. Back and forth we continue to go. Both of these teams continue to have good scoring chances. Still anybody's game as we still have half to play. Conestoga with a couple of good passing plays, trying to move forward, shedding tackles left, right, and center was Snook.
There we go.
McDonald Engels breaks a couple tackles. He's moving forward. It's over to Jair Samuels. He's quickly able to offload it, heading towards, and the try scored. Conestoga flies up, and they're going to tack on a few more points.
Condors try, scored by number 14, Noah Sneddon.
Sneddon's got another one, as that puts the lead 37-21 on a good response for the Condors. As you saw it start with McDonald Ingles as he broke a couple tackles, finding a gap, quickly offloading to Jair Samuels, who looked to be going straight to the try line, was brought down from behind, quickly offloaded again, and then Conestoga able to punch it in. This one will not come back, as that keeps the score 37-21. Conestoga is so creative in their attack, continue to find ways to score. And once again, we're seeing it up and down the lineup as they continue to have a number of players contributing offensively. Conestoga will field the kick. And now several players moving forward. This one just punched through. Taken in by Seamed. And now Conestoga back with the ball. And a big solo tackle made as Wilson was brought down hard. Loose ball taken in. Seneca trying to evade the tackle, but made. Seneca continuing to show the grit and determination that we have come accustomed to as the pile moving forward as they look for an answering score. Trying to surge for a few inches at a time, and a whistle will stop play. Scrum forming, Moeller back into the game. We're into the 26th minute of play. Seneca knocking on the door. Good push trying to get to the outside, shedding a couple of tackles. And Conestoga, good defensive stand, pushing the pile back. Toby moving forward and is able to regain those couple of feet that they previously lost.
Get up on him.
McGuckian with some quick feet heading towards that try line. Be met by various Condors and brought down. Heading to the side and scoring! As there is the answer. They were hunting for that score and they got it. As that is going to be 5 more points for the Sting. But we are far from done. 37-26 our score, 11-point difference. And Bensadou going to be picking up another one. As Moeller backed in, setting up the convert attempt.
Yes, it's on camera 2.
It's up, and it will not go. That keeps the 11-point margin.
Thank you.
Seneca would love to get a defensive stop or a steal and get right back on the attack. As Samuels will kick it away. This one not going to go the distance.
Condors, let's go!
Scrum right at midfield.
Push, Condors!
As here comes Seneca. Trying to find a hole in the line and immediately upended. But upfield as a good run from the Sting and it's kicked free as a player down for Seneca. As Galbraith going to be back into the game, it now drops back to a knee.
Hopefully the stick never came above his head, so it was fine.
Galbraith going to eventually head off with the training staff. This one heads into touch. We play on. It's Conestoga looking for an insurance marker to widen their lead. Couple of scores separating these two teams with a spot in the semifinals on the line.
Let's go, Seneca!
Taken in by the Condors. And a whistle sounds, stopping play.
Come on. With him, let's go with him!
As moving forward. And a whistle sounds, stopping play again. There's been choppy sections of this game, as that is a big kick sent, and it will go out of play. Setting up another line out now in Condors territory. As both of these teams continuing to battle. Taken in by Seneca. Surging forward into a sea of Condors. Still on his feet momentarily. And Conestoga will finally... And that possession moving now up. And a nice low tackle made. As that was on Marwa. Chipping it forward. McDonald Ingalls trying to grab the bouncing ball. And he will. Seneca again looking for the score. Conestoga trying to get a key stop. Scrum right in front of their try line. Big scrum for both of these teams. So we are into the last few minutes of the match. We are back underway and the scrum going to collapse. That will draw a whistle. Quick reset. We will go again. Some last minute adjustments being made. Seneca looking for the score, trying to cut in this lead as they look to stage a comeback. Right off the play, moving forward. I have not seen the signal yet from the referee. So it will not be a try, another scrum forming.
Let's go!
Action back underway, the scrum. It's getting it right back. Trying to shed one tackle, not in yet. right on the line, and the surge still not in as Conestoga remains strong. On the defensive side, Seneca looking to punch it in. Now they're going to try this other side. Shedding several tackles, finally brought to the ground. Now moving to the other side. McGuckian, he will be tackled as Conestoga's defense has turned away Seneca a couple times to see if they can continue to do so. It looks like this one going to fall in. As there's going to be a conference between the officials as we await to see. And it is a try for Seneca. (37-31) as we continue to play on as a big battle deep into Condors territory. And Seneca was finally able to punch it in. And the convert good from Moeller. Now a single score separating these two teams. 37-33. The stage is set as we are in for a great end to this match. As both fan bases rallying around their respective teams. We're into the 37th minute of play. This one up, looking good for Conestoga, and they have it! Whistle sounds, Seneca has the ball back, and they will promptly send it out of play. It's going to set up for a line out right in front of the Sting bench. As time continues to tick away. Conestoga almost with the steal, and now players coming down the pile, moving forward, big push. As various players coming forward for it, and finally that pile going to fall. Players lining back up, trying to immediately get on. That is going to be a big tackle, nicely done from Wilson. Shedding several tackles, and the pile moving right back forward as Seneca right back to work. And it's stolen away, the Condors have it. As that one hitting off the chest and immediately scooped up by Tomes. It's a big stop for the Condors defense.
With it, Jackson, with it!
And looking for support, and a whistle sounds. Conestoga need a defensive stop. They got it. As they will try to take care of the ball for the remaining amount of time. We have another scrum on hand. Remember, Seneca has won a couple of these, stealing one away from the Condors. Final moments in this quarterfinal game between the Seneca Sting and the Conestoga Condors. We will have another scrum. It's a big push. Seneca trying to come away with it, and Conestoga able to do so. Moving forward. Bit of a high tackle. As Conestoga will retain possession. Surging forward. Have to get some support up there. They will. As they continue to try to push the line to gain. And that one going to be blocked. Racing after it. And it is still a loose ball. And that was a big block made right in the dying seconds. So we wait to see what the call is. As the official's going to have a conference. As everyone in attendance with held breath as we await to see what the call is.
Let's go!
That is going to be a knock-on. That's going to have another scrum on hand.
Look on those big push!
Scrum right in front of the Condors try line. As scrum underway, trying to move it forward. The ball taken in and kicked forward, trying to get it out of play, and it will. Not done yet as we play on in the second half of action. Conestoga with a 4-point lead. As McDonald angles. Miscue on that kick, right back on the attack. Go the Sting, dancing through several players. Racing forward, not down yet. As Seneca with a big surge trying to cause a stop. Is it in? It is not. As a huge mess of players right on the try line.
Held up. Gotta be held up. Let's go! Come on,
And it will not be a try. Conestoga looking to kick it into touch, trying to end this game. Samuels set to do so. And it is up. It's playable. As they are going to have to get up quick, moving forward. And a big tackle made by, I believe that was going to be number 12. That's Tomes. The action continuing to be played at the Fountain Street Complex. Trying to get to the outside. Turned away by the Condor, still on his feet.
Come on!
As we continue to play on. Seneca looking for the score. Conestoga's line looking to remain strong.
Back end, it's there!
It is going to be a scrum signaled by the referee. As we continue to battle, what a game we have been treated to this afternoon in this quarterfinals action. As the scrum underway, looks like Conestoga might have it. And that is going to stop play. Looks like Conestoga almost had possession. However, we're going to reset and do it again. Action back underway. Seneca has it. They're moving forward. And Moeller, he is going to be brought down. Trying to head to the far sidelines. And another nice tackle made by the Condors as the defense trying to remain strong to punch their ticket forward. Unable to see who has the ball in that mass of players. And that will be it. Conestoga weathers the storm as they will advance. Score 37-33. And a big defensive stand for the Condors going to be the story of how this one ends. Give it up for Seneca as they put an absolute battle on the board, bringing this one to within 4. As that offense for Seneca as potent as ever, staging a big comeback, falling just short, nothing to hold their heads low about.
Final score, Seneca State 33, your Condors 37.
We're going to
And the Condors will advance to the semifinals on a great match here in the quarterfinals. Great game by both teams, and that's how this one's going to end. Conestoga advancing 37-33 over Seneca. We'd like to thank you for spending the time with us this afternoon. And from all of us at the Fountain Street Complex, I'm Maynard Shkuski. Be sure to tell somebody you love them, and we will see you next time.
because I am already off.
Starting lineup for the Seneca Sting.
You want me to go to the
Number
Seneca
6,
now?
Santiago Benavides Penuela. Number 13, Sammy Bensadoun. Number 14, Kadeem Fox. Number 12, Carter Galbraith. Number 5, Josh Hoffman. Number 7, Xavier Magny. Number 2, Jovan Marwa. Number 10, Liam McGuckian. Number 15, Kyle Moeller. Number 4, Maudie Levine. Number 9, Caleb Reeves.
I am.
Number 1, Chris Rojas. Number 11, Kareem Saidamat. Number 8, Will Ryan. And number 3, Kaleki Toby. And the starting lineup for your Conestoga Condors. Number 11, Carson Briggs. Number 4, Tyler Cunningham. Number 9, Griffin Kristolov. Number 7, Carlo DeGrandis. Number 1, Garrett Good. Number 5, Houston Kaufman. Number 3, Chris Leota. Number 15, Jackson McDonald Ingalls. Number 6, Alex Meir. Number 13, J.R. Samuels. Number 14, Noah Snedden.
Is on menu
Number
now.
8, Cameron Snook. Number 12, Leo Tone. Number 2, Aiden Vashon. And number 10, Blake Wilson.
Here's fine. Because is on the ND filter tree.
Good luck today.
Thanks, man.
How I'm loving life these days.